How's it going, YouTube? It's Panda time. In this video we have Beelzemon going up against the X Antibody Dex variant, which is the most standard variant for sure. We've seen in the past the Beelzemon deck with the Wizardmon get some pretty strong additions, or the Wizardmon is strong addition, which makes the deck pretty solid. I will say the Kubo in the X Antibody deck is absolutely absurd. It is so strong, right? The Surge can pick up just about anything, and it's insane with the draw one and memory gain. We're gonna see some setting up from X Antibody here with the Digimon. While no rookie for Beelzemon, gonna just use a very expensive Deathlinger to clear the rookie. Definitely not the greatest start, right? We're gonna see what he can do with it. Gonna be going into the Dex in the back and then having to pass. So it looks like a bit of a slow start for both players. Gonna be hard dropping a Wizardmon actually. The Doro Gray. And then use the effect. He has the Dex, he can, proc the Cool Boy, do all sorts of cool stuff, right? It's just a Wizardmon. Maybe get rid of the Wizardmon somehow. The Digivolve wouldn't really work there, but Oreo would be able to clear it. And looks like that is exactly what we're gonna see. And use the effect to pop the Wizardmon, get him out of here. Really slowing down the Beelzemon player. Or did he just not? I guess he just completely forgot about the effect that pops the Wizardmon, which would probably come back and haunt him, right? Or it looks like maybe they realize now. When you record games at tournaments, you never really know what's going on, chat. So bear with me, right? I guess he's just gonna let it go. Right, you're gonna Digimon to a Blackboard Realmon, and then play Impmon. Nothing too crazy, honestly. Still pretty slow start from Beelzemon there, but if that Wizardmon was gone, things would be different around here. Where you're gonna swing with the UG, put in another Doro Gray. That's gonna be 3 checks at least 14k. Pretty strong stuff, I would say. The Oreo is still just a good boss monster, honestly. First check, second check. It should be 3 checks. He's got 2 Doro Greymons. So yet another misplay there. Breath of the Gods though to give blocker and reboot and some extra protection. Not that it really matters in this matchup, right? The Oreo already has built-in protection. Okay, it does pass over 3 memory though, and there is an Alice on the board. Gonna use the effect to go into the Beelzemon for 1, and then get the Impmon for free. Bunch of effects going off, right? You love the Beelzemon deck, or you hate it, I guess. I don't know. I feel like people like it. When I post it, I feel like people are always I feel like they do like it. It's not my deck for sure, but it's cool to watch in action, and it is a scary deck to play against. Like, I don't care where people put this on the tier list. Like, if you play against it in a tournament, you can always lose to it. Gonna use the Wizard effect to guarantee the Blast mode, can then warp into the Blast mode. And then get the restand. Does pass over 1 memory though. So I guess it's a good way to like swing, get some pressure, let the Blast mode restand so that it can't get swung or anything like that. It seems pretty solid. With only 1 memory, there's not much for the X Antibody player to do here. Just gonna swing, keep using those UGs. Get another Oreo. I guess if he has an Alphamon or Ryukin, could potentially still do a lot of work, right? It's gonna be the last of security. He's gonna pass over 3 memory though. Now the Oreo does no longer have blocker, no reboot or anything like that. So kind of scary, just like in the face of Blastmon is gonna be swinging for multiple checks every time, right? But I guess without the level 7, he has no way to answer it, sadly. Like the Oreo there would have been insane. You can clear the Blast mode, and then either continue the turn or at least memory. I guess just as long as you clear the Blast mode, it would be good enough, right? Gonna be hard dropping Impmon. Looking for that restand, I would assume, right? Blast mode can swing for 2 checks, restand swing for 2 more checks. You're still using the Wizardmon effect, getting that sweet guaranteed mill. Deathlinger gain a memory. I believe there's a Beelzemon that's gonna summon another Impmon. So it's gonna be at least 2 checks, might be 3 checks soon, but it shouldn't really matter. 15k is not really gonna die or anything except for the Oreo. which I guess we just have not seen this entire game, right? Gonna swing for 2 more checks, and then Immon's gonna swing, and that's gonna be game. So obviously, you know, when he went into the warrior, like, he should have killed the Wizardmon, and then he probably just wins the game, right? So just a very, very simple mistake. It's actually gonna come back and haunt him for sure. Always, you know, gotta be careful with your effects, double check everything. You know, this is a tournament match, stuff happens. Gonna go very early chain in the back. Dog's gonna swing into a Breath of the Gods. It doesn't really do anything there, so I guess it's totally fine, right? Maybe he wanted the dog to die, but it's probably okay. 1 free swing. Gonna set up the Memory Tamer, pass over 3. Meaning that could go straight into Alphamon. And then go from there. Gonna set up the Yuji and Doru for the search. Might still be missing some of the pieces, right? Could take the Doru Grave for some extra damage. Might just be missing that level 6 though. I guess at this point the dog is free to swing again. We'll see if the Beelzemon player can find a rookie. There's a Beelzemon, pretty good. Has to get started with the mills, right? Yeah, definitely just swing with the dog. But with the blast mode, pretty good there. It gets the mill, gets the clear on the Doru. Not bad, right? It's kind of free. The dog survives yet again though, swinging into a cool boy some around. Gonna go Wizardmon in the back, and I guess just, yeah, set up a stack in the back so that next turn he can have some solid plays. If he has the level 5, which obviously he may not have, right? Maybe like hard drop an Immon, get the mills going. Gonna just set up another Memory Tamer there. Okay, is gonna promote this time around, has Yuji and Cool Boy, so this should be a very solid turn, right? Gonna go into the Alphamon, using the effect, getting the door from the trash, gaining some memory, gets the Digivolve. Wait, why did he get 3 memory off of that? Gonna swing Alpha over the dog, equipping the Hurricane to get the restand. Okay, dog effect and Beelzemon effect, so some pretty good procs there for sure. You get the search, get the free Immon summon. The Alphamon could swing again though. Only 11k, could die in security. Gonna go straight into a level 7. 4-3 seems pretty good. Could then maintain turn and get the pop on the Immon, pretty good. Not bad. 16k is, you know, pretty safe against everything. Can tap another Yuji. Gonna be swinging for 2 checks this time around. And then next turn he's got, you know, 2 checks, restand, swing for game, right? Or he might still be missing 1, I guess. Gonna play a Ryuda to pass the turn. Could take just another rookie, I guess. Doesn't need the other level 7. Okay, a pretty solid turn, right? The Alphamon definitely did do a lot of work there. Okay, so Wizardmon is out, but if he had been able to promote to a level 5, or Digimon to a level 5 last turn, he would have been in an infinitely better spot, right? But definitely missing that crucial piece. Now is not at a good spot at all. The level 7 Alphamon is a problem. Don't see him going into the blast mode anytime soon. Luisthepanda can then use the effect to get some mills. Take the Beelzemon back. It's just not gonna be enough, right? No way to actually clear the level 7, sadly. They get some good mills to at least, you know, like the blast mode's getting milled, doing a good job of cleaning up the extra rookies. But it's just not enough, right? Beelzemon gonna be just a little bit too slow this time around. That Slinger is not gonna clear the level 7 anytime soon, or ever, right? Maybe just hope security is good, but I don't know what else is security, right? Like blast mode wouldn't do it. It really would just have to be... No, that Slinger wouldn't do it either, right? Gets the mill, does swing and survive. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get some more mills, you know, pretty good stuff. Be able to get extra memory from the Luisthepanda and the Wizardmon. Actually lets him maintain turn. It's actually good because now we can go blast mode and clear the alpha mode, potentially win the game. Actually crazy. That said though, he might have just already milled both the blast modes, right? So with no way to swing into it, and I guess no blast mode in hand, he can't manually digital into it, which means he's just gonna be a sad, sad panda. Okay, well, Orican is up, still has all the inheritables, could tap the UGs, putting in another Doru Gray, Okay, so that's definitely going to be 3 checks and then restand, swing for game. There should be nothing in security that could stop it. There's the restand and there's the swing for game. And that's going to be game 2. So an early Alphamon Hurricane that cannot be answered. I feel like, man, Bielsa was still close to being in a good spot there. You can see Bielsa going first with a rookie this time around. Getting the young Beelzemon out there. And I'm gonna just play the Amon to pick up some searches. Looks like it's a full whiff though. So many Amons. Dormon, cool boy. Is that a Chikurimon I see? Very interesting. The way the X antibody deck can be played now, you can just run all X antibody rookies, which is kind of nice. But of course, the Digimon like Chikuri is just so strong in the current meta that like, I don't fault it for wanting to run Chikurimon, it's just too powerful, right? Gonna just set up some tamers to pass. Might be a bit of a slow start from Bielsa once again. Gonna go into the back and just build up. Getting some early chip damage with the Amon. At least we do have a level 5 this time around though, so if you are gonna build the back, at least he's got the 5. And looks like they're both gonna building in the back. Gonna go into the Dogura Dex. Can pass by potentially going into the 5, or maybe setting up something else like another cool boy, a Yuji for example, or I guess a rookie to get that surge. 3 memory though could be just enough to go into the Bielsa, but I guess he just doesn't have it, right? Can set up the Alice and then drop the dog at a discounted cost, which is not bad. Definitely just a lot of setup from both players, right? Which is about what you expect from this meta at the moment, right? People want to build in the back, get those perfect stacks. Gonna go into the Greatmon, who gets to equip a Dorgray that gets revealed, which is pretty cool. Nice alter, I do like the card, I feel like people aren't running it, and to be fair, it's not being run in the standard build at all, right? Does some value there though, getting that free Dorgray. It's just laying out there with no protection though, could definitely be cleaned up by stuff. Still opts to stay in the back. Looks like it doesn't have the Beelzemon just yet. Dog is gonna swing and survive, that's just unfortunate. Actually just unfortunate, right? And at least set up a missed memory. But man, just rough. At this point, like, you've given the X antibody so much time to set up. Surely by now he has plays, right? Double Coda, cool boy, memory to work with. What is the play? It's been so long to set up at this point. I mean, I guess if he doesn't have it, he just doesn't have it, right? It might just be one more turn of waiting to get the perfect stack. I feel like so much people are too greedy trying to just get the absolute perfect stack. While you have to, you know, make do with what you have. Like in card games, you don't always have the perfect cards. That's part of the card game, right? And you know, the best players, you have to play to whatever your hand gives you, whatever cards you have, right? Obviously, when we show matches like this, we never know what's in the player's hands for the most part. So you can make a lot of assumptions about what they may or may not have, but you never really know, right? Looks like it's opting to stay in the back. I mean, it's just a dog. Could be good. Pretty good turn for Bielsa next turn. Gonna go to the Alphamon. The Alphamon doesn't really do too much there, but equipping the Oryu from the trash is very powerful, right? Gonna swing at security. There's gonna be 2 checks. Is gonna get the restand. Hits into a Deathslinger, which can't clear it, and a memory tamer, which is pretty good. Here's the Greatmon effect to pop the dog, which is nice, but then hits into a Deathslinger. Oh, that's so sad. That's actually so sad, right? He might have been ready to just go crazy with an Oryu can play. Makes me wonder if he could just like promote it and potentially win the game on that turn, right? But hitting Deathslinger in, well, not security, but it gets milled from the dog and then passes turn, right? It hurts. It hurts a lot. And because he also swung into the memory tamer, now he's gonna pass over not 1 but 3 memory. At this point, the Beelzemon is in hand. All the tools are there. That was just some brutal checks, I suppose. Okay, so now 3 memory, Impmon, Blackbird Growl, all the tamers, memory boost to work with. Like, Beelzemon has everything you could ask for, right? Gonna use the Alice effect to go into the Bielsa for discount the cost. Mills a Wizardmon to even get more free memory, and hey, also mills a Beelzemon to get another free Mon, as if that was necessary. Just everything going his way now. All he needs to do now is go into a blast mode, clear the Alphamon stack, and maybe even just win the game this turn, right? So the Beelzemon waited, and it definitely is paying off right now. Gotta double check everything in the trash, make sure he's gonna order everything properly. Gonna set up another dog. I don't know if it's really needed, right? But I guess it's fine. Yeah, so he's gonna swing, use the effect of the tamer, the Wizard effect first, I guess. Kill the dog to restand. Dog effect is gonna get some mills. Mills the BL6, so he gets the free Immon. Gonna take the something back to hand. Then effect of the tamer, gonna go into the blast mode. Blast mode clears the stack. It's already restood. It should be, is it 3 checks? Hits into a Breath of the Gods anyway, so I guess he's not gonna be able to win the game this turn. But the blast mode is restood, and I guess he sets the setup for next turn. I do like the Gaslimon there. It might not do anything, but he certainly has game next turns, right? So at least set up Gaslimon. That might slow your opponent down. This is the stack that was in the back that has been holding it the entire game. It finally comes out of racing, but you know, is it gonna be able to do anything? It's kind of funny that like the big stack that it had was one he was actually building the front, and the one in the back wasn't able to really do too much. Last turn it looked like he was gonna do a sick Alphamon play, but again, hitting into the tamer and that slinger just hurts so much there. Gonna get some searches, which is not a great sign. Still missing the pieces. Does have double Cool Boys, so potentially could still, I guess not, because he already has the Dex Door Gray, right? So not able to really go into the Cool Boy effect there. It's a blast mode facing him down, and I don't think he has an answer to it. Going into the Alphamon to Digivolve it wouldn't really do too much, as he could immediately just Digivolve into it again, right, from the tamer. I'm gonna swing at security, but I think that's just gonna be the game. Thinking if there's anything else he could possibly do. That blast one's gonna be too strong. Can hard drop the Doru to get the blocker. There's too many swings though, right? Plus, I'm sure he could like maybe Death Slinger it or do anything to clear that. Gonna swing at security. Swing, swing, and that's gonna be the game. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. As always, thank you guys so much for watching.